Welcome to a working Wednesday. I chose to go with Slowpoke since there's so much fire running wild. I figured Slowpoke might be a good place to go. Now, I don't have a third Slowpoke like I like in real life, but I mean, it is what it is. I am playing a Fire Dark, so I don't know exactly what I'm playing. But I'm hoping... Oh, there's what we want the first one. So they got Fire, Custom Catcher, which is fine with me. I only got one mulligan also. Now, I could really use either a second Slowpoke or another... we can grab one thing. So let's see what we end up with. We are playing Lysandre, and we do get something I like. So I'm going to use Misty's. 1, 2, and we'll get rid of some Whitney. Do I want? I don't have a Lapras to get back yet, but I do have enough to go off of. Now, what they don't realize is I can easily just destroy him next turn. So unless he's able to get that... Actually, the Double Blaze didn't even do it, so he needs to put another Pokemon down. See, this is what I'm talking about, the Fire decks. They don't really have a lot going for him. Now he would have to find some way of switching. He can get a bunch of energy down, which is good for him. But at the same time, he needs a Welder, a way to get rid of that Charizard out of the active, and a couple different things. Whereas all I need to... Yep, this is where it becomes good. Oh, and I top decked the other Slowpoke. So we are going to get rid of... probably a Whitney. Grab an energy. I only need what? This is 4 times, so I need 4. 3, yeah, 4 does 160, so 320, so yeah. So we will get rid of Slowpoke. We're gonna ditch and splash. We're going to get rid of the Reds, Whitney, Lusamine, and the other Whitney. And we get 3 prizes right off the top. So Charizard had no chance there. There's Lieutenant Surge. I probably will not be using him. There's Stevens and a Cherish Ball. Don't need the Cherish Ball, but we can easily get rid of the Cherish Ball for an energy for this Slowpoke. Just so that we have something to build up on. There's Pokegear. If they don't have, there's greens. They have no abilities going, so if they wanted to, they can get a Cherish Ball, get another Charizard built up, ready to go. But they're not seeing the chain effect here of all of my... Oh, and a reset stamp. So they're going to reset stamp me to 3. What they're not getting, though, is if there's a Lysandre, if for some reason I am able to get this going. They've already used one tool. There's reset stamp. If I can just keep this going, like if I end up with... There's a U-Turn. There's my one of Cynthia coming to play. I like it. And an energy. So don't want to get rid of the energy. I have a freebie energy, which is great. You can get rid of my stadium if you want. I don't care. Fighting Dojo. Okay. They're going to start building up energy, so they're going to put 1 energy on this guy. And they're going to be like, I'm going to knock you out next turn. No, you won't. We'll put the energy on Slowpoke. Okay, we have Lieutenant Surge, the Switch Raft, a couple other things. We can... we'll leave this alone for right now. So we are going to just go and take out this guy with a whopping 2. So we are going to ditch and splash. The 2 Lieutenant Surges. And we're going to be up 1 more prize. All I really need right now is a Lapras. If I can get a Lapras, this game's over. Because they are going to grab... I'm going to grab a couple different things. If I can Lapras, get a Whitney's Favor out, I am golden. So a little 230, but I can Switch Raft, move energy up, and go from there. I don't even know why. Oh, I was going to put Gardenia in there. They're like, go for it, bro. No targets. I only have 3 Lapras in deck. I know I don't have another target. We'll go Misty's Favor and Cynthia. We will go. Do I want to do this? I'll do Misty's for sure, but do I want to get rid of their fighting stadium? I do. I want to get rid of their fighting stadium only because they can come in and knock out with the flare starter, anything like that. We will get rid of, I guess, the Tag Switch. Guarantee another attack. We can attack, or we can just play our hand down a little. Switch Raft. We'll play our hand down a little with Custom Catcher. There's a couple Pal Pads. Let's go have him grab a Lusamine and Cynthia. Put those back in there. And we are going to just GX. And we didn't hit, but a whopping 20 damage. GX! It would have been nice to hit a huge chunk, but in reality, it doesn't really matter too much to me. If they reset stamp, great for them, but I do have a second Slowpoke built up. They can double blaze GX me, but I need what? So they're down to 250. So if I get 3, that's what? 120. I need a 4th one real bad. They can't take this out without a fighting dojo. So we are actually looking at some pretty good numbers. They have another Reshazard, but they're not going to hold on to it. And so Slowpoke, now I would have switched out a Cherish Ball for a Slowpoke. To be honest, I have 3 in real life. I only have 2 on this game. But as you can see, those 2 Slowpoke on this working Wednesday. Jeez, Slowpoke. There's too much fire running around. I don't know what the dark was. Okay. I need a U-Turn Board, or I got a Switch Raft. I'll use the Switch Raft, why not? Get a little damage off of him, and then we will go grab a Whitney for the following turn, Lieutenant Surge, and a Stevens, why not? So we are going to probably not worry too much here about some things. We are going to definitely hit Ditch and Splash. We're going to get rid of just 2. With 160 damage. He can knock out this Slowpoke, but he has to worry about the other Slowpoke, and I have Whitney in hand, which he doesn't realize, and I can draw up to, I think, what is it, 7 cards? So I should be able to hold on. Nothing for... This has got to be greens. Reshazard, which Slowpoke can take out green Reshazard. Unfortunately, at this point, he can knock out 1, but I'm going to grab probably a bunch of trainers since I have a bunch of... Or, I mean, a bunch of supporters, and I have the second one built up. So, there's an Outrage. Didn't kill me. I don't know why he didn't just... No. We're definitely going to Whitney here. Grab a bunch of cards. There's a Lapras. There's a couple different things. Yeah, he realizes it's over. So Slowpoke, very strong contender. Now this isn't the best build of this, I can tell you for sure. But we're going to go into another match and then I'll show you, whether I win or lose, it doesn't really matter. I'll show you the deck list I have here, tell you a couple things I might change. Now this looks like this may be a Mewtwo deck, which may not be so good for me. I won the coin flip. I do want to go first because I want to hold the line a little bit. He flushed one. Let's see how much I flushed one. Okay, double Lapras. Not the worst. Yeah, this looks like a Mewtwo deck. So I have the ability to make a call. A gorgeous call. And I do have Power Plant, which is good. I could probably win the Stadium War. So Lieutenant Surge. Cherish Ball for sure. Get the Slowpoke out. Attach the energy. I kind of want to get rid of the Lieutenant Surge and the Whitney. Grab any card I want. We'll grab the Cynthia for the following turn. Only because if they're even able to start attacking, we have the ability to turn it off. We have the Power Plant. And if we're lucky, we get the Switch Raft, get Lapras back in. There's a Sunsteel or a Shiny Mane. See, this is why I wanted to hold off on the Power Plant, only because they're gonna welder, hit, knock out the Lapras. Not that big of a deal. I wish I could say it was not that big of a deal. But as soon as I turn off their abilities, that's when they start hurting. So if they can't attack, I win. And that's the only thing, is I have to hold the line long enough. Ooh. You know what the psych? Yep, that's what I expected. Now, like I said, this deck can definitely be improved on. I fully believe it can. There are other ways of doing this deck. But I'm doing pretty well right here. So we can spin. Nah. 1, 2, 3. I just wish I had a second. We're going to ditch and splash. Get rid of those 3. We're only going to do 120. For the following turn, I can do enough to knock out this Mewtwo and Mew. They need to find another stadium, which they'll probably find real quick with that Bill's analysis. Yes, no, yes, no. Oh! Because if they don't find the stadium, they can't even attack. Mewtwo down, so if that must be something more important than anything. So let's see what we end up with. Yeah, there's a giant hearth. Do they have something in there that can knock me out? No, they don't have anything in there as of right now that can knock me out. But they are going to Turbo Strike, probably. Custom Catcher. Oh, you're taking away my Lappy. Turbo Strike again. I needed that. I'm probably going to lose this one. There's Lusamine. So we have a couple different things. Power Plant. And Cynthia. So we are going to turn off their ability to do anything again. We'll just thrilling times here. Do 10 damage. Woo! But they can't attack again unless they find another stadium. So they have to keep finding a stadium to combat the Power Plant. That's the funny part, is they have to find something to combat the Power Plant. And I've already gotten rid of 2 giant hearths, which means they're down a couple hearths, which isn't good for them. They're like, I need to get rid of this now! And I fully understand, because they can't do anything. They can't attack if they can't get the stadium in play. So I am going to Cynthia next turn. Hopefully, it's just another Turbo Strike, because they don't have anything better yet. So they couldn't find the giant hearth. They couldn't do too much. Well, Cynthia, We will definitely get another Slowpoke down. We can ditch a couple, which is good. Good. We can get rid of 2, so we can at least attack with this one. We'll keep the Lusamine so that they don't have another stadium to play, and I do have the spinner, which means I can attack again. But they will probably win this, I'm not gonna lie. Unless they find no way of getting rid of this stadium, they will probably win. They are like, I am going to survive this. Turbo Strike. Seriously? What is going on with this Mewtwo deck? I don't know exactly, but this Mewtwo deck is not holding their ground very well. So we can Misties and get enough to knock out. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think we have Misties and get enough to knock out here. We'll grab a Lieutenant. We'll grab you. And we'll grab a Lusamine. So that's what we're going to use here. I'm going to get rid of... How many do I need to get rid of? 3? Oh, no, I need to get rid of all 4. Right? All 4? 4 gets me 160, which is the knockout. Just splash all 4 of them. So we do get the knockout here. Stevens, Lapras, even better, and a Viridian. So if they do come out with a Giant Hearth, I can take that out. I can grab maybe enough to win this here. Maybe, depending on what the top deck is. They're gonna Fire Crystal. They're gonna try and go Ham Hawk on me here. What do they need? So they can Latios. Or even Snipe Hit. 170, but that makes them get rid of some stuff. But they don't realize that I have Lapras right here. So, especially if I can get... Oh, that makes me sad. I need a Lieutenant Surge off the top real bad. The Latios GX makes it to where I can't attack them, but at the same time they want everything they can get. So they're gonna Welder, get 2 energy down. Oh, just 1? You picked up 2. Yeah, you're gonna Latios me. I still have the Power Plant. That's the funny part. They have enough to knock me out. No, they don't. There's the double energy. What are they using here? Because they need an extra what? For their GX, 1 extra. So they only needed that. They're going to get heal up. And that's going to stop me from doing too much. What do I need to do? How many custom catchers have they used? They've used 2 custom catchers, which means this is probably over. I'm not going to lie. Tag Purge. So they did 120. This is going to be interesting. 3. And see, if I had a reset stamp, this would be slightly different, but I don't. The U-Turn Board. Mermaid Call. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is what? 4 times 4 is 160. It's not going to be enough. I can grab a Lieutenant Surge, Misty's, and a Whitney. We are going to Ditch and Splash. Just the Stevens right now. Because it doesn't do anything. So we have to, they're going to tag purge. Yeah, this is where it all falls apart. I need the Lusamine for the power plant, or I just need the power plant in general. How many? I have 2 Whitney down, so I can Lieutenant Surge, power plant. I just wish I had reset stamp. I'm probably going to lose this, I'm not going to lie. But it shows a good showing. Slowpoke, as you can see, can even do things like hold on for quite some time. They're going to welder. They're going to just snipe. Really? Yeah, you're just going to... Dude, you're just snipe me. Just snipe me. You have the Naganado. You had the Venom Shot. Just snipe. Yeah, like I said, it's just going to snipe. It's going to be over. And I lost. So, I don't know why I grabbed both Lusamine off of that. But hey, you'll live, you'll learn. I'll show you the list and maybe go into one more match. I just got that challenge for 1,000 damage and I just won it. So let me go into the list. Let me show you what I'm playing here. 4 Lapras, 2 Slowpoke. I would really like a 3rd Slowpoke. I can easily take out a Tag Switch. It rarely is there. 3 Switch Raft. Heal, what is it, 30? Heal 30 and switch to the bench. You've got 2 Energy Spinner just to get your energy. You've got 3 Pal Pads to get those supporters back in. 4 Custom Catchers to bring something up. 2 Power Plant, 2 Viridian Split. Power Plant stops those Mewtwo's from doing anything. 4 Cherish Balls, just 4. To help you try and get those Slowpokes on the bench. 4 Misty's Favor, which allows you to grab 3 trainers, or 3 supporters. We got 4 Lieutenant Surge, allows you to use, if you're behind, you play this plus 2 more supporters. You've got 4 Whitney, which if you draw a card, then draw 2 more for each in the discard. So if you have 3 in the discard, you do that, you get, what, 7 cards total? So that one works. You got 1 Cynthia, 3 Lusamine. So if you have Lusamine going, she can get you those power plants back. She can get you a supporter like Lieutenant Surge back. Exactly what you need. 2 Reds Challenge to get you whatever you might need out of hand real quick. 4 Stevens for, you grab 3 cards, end your turn. Good for the beginning, good for getting rid of at the end. 2 U-Turn Boards for the Lapras because they're only 1 retreat. And then 4 Unit Energy and 4 regular energy. I think I might change that to just 8 energy total. But that's the deck. I'm going to go one more round. Fire goes down to this deck real quick and easy, especially if you set it up. But let's see what happens. Oh, is this a Giratina deck? I don't like the Giratina. We'll see. I'll probably lose this one too. Only because Giratina sets up pretty quick, and I need too many supporters to keep knocking out the Giratinas. I need 4 supporters a turn to knock out Giratina. I won. Yes, I would like to go first. I have to shuffle. He has to. I've been getting lucky with this. The opponent needs to shuffle also, but as you can see, this time he's probably not going to have to, and I will. It is at Malamar. Malamar and Giratina against this will probably just destroy me. There will be no option, but you can see at the very beginning, that first video, hey, Slowpoke can hold its own. I don't have a lot of the healing cards that would normally be in like a stallish deck. This is one of those Hamhawk, try and stop Mewtwo and Mew. Go from there. What are you even taking so long to figure out? If you got Jirachi, put Jirachi down. It's not super hard to figure out. I'm playing Slowpoke. Slowpoke can be fun. It's a working Wednesday again. Sorry, I keep repeating myself, but that's what it's got to be. It's working Wednesday and Slowpoke Psyduck Tag Team GX. Jeez, dude. Anytime now. Question is, how many times until I finally get a Slowpoke and a Slowpoke? Too many times. I just gave them everything they needed, so they should be just fine. 3 extra cards, 4 extra cards, They're probably going to take them all since they are a Giratina deck. And then you get those Malamars up extremely fast. They only took 2? Huh. Good for them. They must have everything they need in hand. Sorry, I would gladly put a reset stamp in there, but I don't have it. So we are going to Energy. We're definitely going to Stevens. Get a Lapras. We got a Spinner. Lapras. We'll get a Misty. And we'll get a second Lapras. We got a Spinner, so I'm not too worried about it. So we'll have the 2 Lapras and the Misties. If for some reason they start to knock certain things out, I can always Lieutenant Surge also. So we will have enough to knock out a Giratina turn 1. We also have the Switch Raft. Come on, dude. I know you got enough. There's Mimikyu. That Mimikyu does not mean too much to me because if it's going to ditch supporters, it's probably not the best for it. So there's an Inkay. A Lily. 3 cards. Mysterious Treasure. Another Lily. For another Inkay. I don't care about Power Plant. So you're already looking for the chip damage, which is great for you. Oh, you're evil. Yo, Doctor Evil. I do still have enough to knock this out. I do have the Switch Raft still. I can just go and use reds here. We'll use reds to grab a Lapras. We'll use a custom catcher to get a Cherish Ball, which is junk. I don't have it. Okay. So the question is, do I take the knockout? That requires me to go down to no supporters. We'll ditch and splash. Why not? Get rid of 2 supporters. Get the knockout. I don't know why. You can put the power plant down. It means nothing to me. So if they reset stamp me, which wouldn't be very smart. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the top one. What do I get? Pal Pad. Really? I have all this chance to get a supporter and I get a Pal Pad. There's the Malamar. There's another spell tag. Cynthia. If they ditch and splash, I would just laugh, to be honest. Psychic Recharge. 1 and a Viridian. There's a Jirachi. Take a retreat. Get the Jirachi active, making you have to use 2 supporters again. Copycat, you would have to literally get rid of your supporter. Do you really want to get rid of your supporter? Stellar Wish. For another Viridian. This is a very odd build of that guy right there. So we're just gonna go for the knockout with the GX. Really? 3 tails on my GXs? 3 tails. Wow. I got no love from that GX attack. Stellar Wish. Adventure Bag. I hope you got a supporter in hand. They could do a... I would laugh so hard if it gets turned around and smacks me for the 100. That would just be hilarious, to be honest. That would just be hilarious. They don't have the Jirachi going. too well. There's one energy. The Giratina is not up yet. They've got this lovely and talented... What are you doing? There's the Giratina, but they can't attack with it just yet. Psychic Recharge. So as long as the Viridian stays in play, I'm a happy camper. Filch! Yay, Misty! You're my friend! We're gonna get rid of 3 Whitney. Just straight up get rid of 3 Whitney. We have enough with just the 2 Whitney to do it. And we will just ditch and splash. Goodbye, Whitneys. They're gonna spread some damage probably onto this guy right here. What do we end up with? We end up with the Stevens in hand, so that's one less supporter I need to grab to take some knockouts. So they can, with the Malamar and an Energy, come at me with the Giratina, but can they do enough damage in enough time to make it matter? Did they ditch a Cynthia? There's 3 energy down, there's Jirachi. Jirachi. They must have a switch in hand. There's another Malamar, but if they don't get 3 knockouts in 3 turns, I just keep taking the knockouts. So you're gonna 130 put me at knockout range with the spell tag. But see, they need the spell tag just to do it. 40 on the Jirachi. I'll use that to put the Lusamine back in. And a Cynthia, why not? I need what, 5 total? Okay, so we're going to grab Stevens, Reds, and another Misty's. Birthday call. Ditch Splash. 1, 2, 3. What? 4, 5. Done. He's like, I'm not happy with you. So he will take the knockout with this Slowpoke. I can guarantee it. Just because they need to do quite a bit here. He'll go knockout, knockout, and I will go wah, wah, wah. Oh, you didn't want to. Okay, that's fine. There's a Cherish Ball. They're going to hit me with the 50 here, go here, go here, go here, go here. So they are going to take the 3 prizes. Hoping to put Lapras up. But, not the worst. They don't have that last spell tag that they can play. Question is, which way are they going to go? Are they going to go? Because right now they're playing the I don't have enough Huh? Yeah, he ran into the problem where he put it on the Malamar on accident. So he can't even attack this turn. So I win the card race, it looks like. Again, Power Plant, not that big of a deal for me. You're like, Lily for some more, even though I can't use it. Stellar Wish. Wow, they're down to 8 cards. Does he realize that? Spell Tag. Can't attack. What do we want here? I think I want to Lieutenant Surge, another Misty's, and a Lusamine. I can't even take the knockout. I can hit. Mermaid Call. Definitely want to get a second Misty's back. What we'll do is we'll just hit with the Misties. We'll do an 80 damage here. What I really want is the custom catcher. I want the custom catcher play. If I can get the custom catcher play, I'm golden. If I can knock that out. Shadow Impact. It's like, I want to do this to you. He only gets 90 here. He still needs enough to knock out more going forward. We'll put the Lapras up just to put the Lapras up. Definitely grab Misty. We will Ditch Splash the Misty and be done with that. So again, he can't take the full knockout on that one. So there's Stevens. Am I going to be a turn behind? This is like my build too. How many Jirachi are they down? They have 3 energy in the discard. 1, 2, 3. Question is, how many energy do they have left? They have a double custom catcher? It doesn't matter, they've won this turn. The fact that they can do that means that they can move in, hit this, and then just come in with that. I would have needed the double custom catcher the prior turn. And it's over. Yeah, there's no way for me to win this at all. Because they have this in the bag. Yeah, they've won. I'm not even worried about it. If I would have been able to double custom catcher, or at least get that going, it might have been a different story, because watch, I can grab 2, 3, grab a couple different things here, and watch the damage count. Now, if I could have double custom catcher, this would have been over. Ditch and splash, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see. Let me just put them all there, just to show you how high this damage goes. Now, with everything down, 320, which would have easily knocked out the Espeon Deoxys. You have a good deck. Yeah, they have it. They got it with Giratina, they got it with Espeon. They can even do it with Malamar. Show it to me with Malamar. I want to see Oh, do it with Malamar. Do it with Mally. That would have been even cooler. Oh, what, we're just trying to show off now? I'm like, you're just trying to show off now? Like, really? Come on. You already have it. So, Slowpoke, still in the works. It can hold up very well to non-GX, GX decks, all that kind of sorts, but best against fire. Even Mewtwo and Mew can go down to it, especially with the Power Plant play, just stopping it from doing anything. Now, I would, like I'm going to show you real quick, I am going to change out, because I had Gardenia Thought in play, but the Unit Energy, not so great, because you can't search it out too well. So again, I would add another Slowpoke in there. I would definitely do that. Let's see. No. Make 8 energy here. You'll never probably get the large attack off unless you use it in expanded and you use something like Blastoise to really power that sucker up quick. But the 3 Pal Pad are nice to get, you know, different things back. The 3 Lusamine is great for getting certain things. You know what? I actually kind of want to get rid of a Tag Switch and put a Lysandre Labs. But that's the new build. So again, working on it, going from A to Z, trying to figure out what works best with this current meta and what is being played. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe, comment, tell me what you want to see, and have a good day.